Hey everybody, tonight, oh my goodness, we're going to give away some art. I'm going to finish this painting, yes, after so much of us, me being on here and not necessarily painting sometimes because we're just getting chatty and I love that so much. Tonight, this painting is going to be done. And we're going to give away some art.
Yay.
So we should probably get started.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I am excited to be here today. How are you doing?
I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to get everything situated over here. The audio is not coming through on my end.
Oh, I hope it's working.
Okay, it looks like
I heard me say that.
I know, I'm trying. I can't play it through my computer, so I'm trying my headphones. I'm trying to get my headphones.
Oh, but the sound's working?
Yes.
Nice. I was thinking that I was just speaking into a void.
Aren't we always?
but of course. But yeah, I'm actually going to finish this painting tonight.
I was going to say Ron's with us. Says good afternoon, y'all. And Steve
Which Ron?
Says hi, everyone. Sefrit.
Oh, man. Hi. How are you doing?
He won the print last week.
So. Well, my goodness. Thanks so much for coming back.
Thanks for tuning in.
And thanks for winning. That's cool. We're going to give away another print tonight. Maybe you'll win again. Maybe you'll be a twofer. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Not at all. Well, he's actually, I think he won a year ago.
But back to back?
No, never back to back.
Tonight could be the night. But, and tonight the trivia is going to be kind of fun. It will be a lot of fun, I think, because for me at least, Jacqi put together the questions because it is Star Wars.
Well,
which side is the Millennium Falcon
on? It's on your left.
This
yes.
One? Oh, okay. I grabbed the wrong side. I have Star Wars. I have Star Wars. So
I didn't know it was that kind of show.
Yeah, really. I'm just pointing at my random man breasts.
Karen's with us, says hi guys. Jessica's with us, says hi John, and Fred says epic intro. Howdy y'all. Karen says love the butterflies in her hair, and Charlene joins us, says hi y'all. I'm finally able to make it into y'all's live. I hope I win. Oh
my goodness. Well, best of luck. And oh my goodness, tonight's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to finishing this. I was working on a painting today, and as I do sometimes, I was working on it, and it was this lady's face. It's a commission, and I repainted her face like 2 or 3 times, like just tweaking. And then last night I told Jacqi, I was like, oh man, I went in there and found her and said, I'm just gonna have to repaint the face. So I redrew it last night, kind of late, and I really like it.
I like it too. I think it looks more natural, like supermodel-ish. Like it's like kind of a typical supermodel face.
Yeah.
As it like the other one was like a old statue look.
Yeah, well, and the painting is of the goddess of fortune. So yeah. I was really going for like that sort of really classical, but like overly like almost like too pretty kind of look, because it's a goddess, So I figured, well, good grief.
And it was kind of young looking, like she looked. The older face looked young.
Older face looked young?
The previous face looked young. Well, Christy's with us. It says hello. The painting looks awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Alan is with us and says howdy.
Howdy.
He's with the Fate City Council. So
well, hey man. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining it.
Barbara's with us and says hey and howdy. You are officially the best thing on the internet. Here.
Oh my goodness. Well,
thanks.
We do not deserve that, but I'll take it.
Has not been to every page.
Man, and that's so cool. A little while back we did that mural in Fate, and man, it's so cool that you're on here. Let me show you a quick close up of this painting. So I'm gonna start working on this now. One of the things about the this camera is that this is like 720p plus it's digital, and I wish I could. Okay, I know I say this a lot, but whenever people see the paintings, and it sounds like I have a huge ego, or like the paintings are so much better in person, like they're amazing. But the paint is so different though, because the way that the light hits it, there's paint on here that it's like stained glass, like that the camera is just not going to pick up. Like some of the blues and the pinks, I'm going to put some more tonight. When I put it on, it's going to look very white and kind of in some color, But when it dries, though, I do it so that the white part actually goes clear, and it lets the
It's like
colors underneath.
translucent. Yeah.
Yes, it is almost like candy. It's like painting with spun glass. When you're done with it, but you can't see that on here. Like it's just going to look like an opaque color. But then when people see it in real life and they see that kind of thing in a painting that has it, they're like, oh my goodness, because the light goes into it and you can see through it, and it's crazy. But it's weird, a digital camera, so I can't really show it. Can you see this color I'm pointing at? Is it on the camera?
It's like
Do I
bright
need to
blue.
raise it?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. This here, I don't know. What does this look like to you, darling? Can you see?
Blue.
See, blue. This is like stained glass. Like if you came over here and looked at it, or you probably can't see where I'm touching now. Like up here, like the pinks. Oh my goodness! Like, okay, can you see with this pink?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go up, guys. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just obsessed with this sort of stuff. This pink here.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
and
if
this pink over here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to look like almost like a translucent candy. Really sharp colors, but also see through. And I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop obsessing over it. I just wanted to mention it because on camera you don't really get to see it, but in real life it's almost like this like cool kind of candy.
Yeah. Well, this painting you're probably going to finish tonight.
Yeah, I'm finishing it.
So we will post like a crisp, awesome version of it on the socials and the website.
Even that though doesn't do it.
That's true. We do get a lot of comments where like somebody will buy the painting or come to the studio and they're like, oh my gosh, the colors are crazy in person. So there is that. Yeah.
And I think the reason is because I use these translucent colors that catch the light, and with the camera, you're getting the light at that like microsecond, but in real life, light, it varies, like your head moves, things move, and you get this it's more of a living kind of thing. So anyway, I know I'm obsessing on it. But I wish a camera did that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Barbara says this painting is spectacular.
Oh, you're so sweet, Barbara. Well, thank you.
It is probably one of my favorite you've done in a while. Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys, if this is making noise. I want to start painting. I'm so excited about this painting. Gosh, I'm not making noise. I'm sorry. It's probably creaking or making weird noises. But I'm going to put this over here. And I'll stop messing with it, I promise. I'll stop messing with the mic. Okay, stop.
So what do you have to do tonight to it?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the fun parts. So, oh, my goodness. Oh, I got to talk to a classroom full of children. There's actually more than one classroom. And
did they all like gather and jump on Zoom?
Yeah, some other classes. So I was gonna. A teacher contacted me and said, "Can you Zoom into our classroom?" And I said, "Oh yeah." So I did. But some other classrooms got wind of it, so they sent some of their students. They got like permission to send their students. So that was a ton of fun, and the kids had amazing.
What was like the age group of the kids? Or like what grade?
I don't know. I mean, they were like elementary to middle school.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm really bad. I'm bad with like telling the age of a kid or anybody for that matter.
I remember it coming through, and it was like 6th grade, but I didn't know if it was maybe it was middle school. Maybe it was like 6th, 7th, and 8th or something.
It was, but I don't know. But I do know that the kids were really brilliant.
They have good questions.
They had really good questions.
They usually do.
And there's like some questions I've gotten before, like when you wear glasses, and all that, and it's like, oh, there's all kinds of visual impairment.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. Let me show you guys this. So I'm gonna hold it up. This is this white goo. It's a medium, and this is one thing I was telling the kids today. So paint is basically color and medium. It's pigment, which is the color, obviously, but of course, but and then the medium is the sticky stuff. It's the sticky stuff that paint's made out of. So, there's a lot more to paint. It's a lot, I don't know, there's a lot more into it about how it, but just broken down the basic.
What is this specifically called if somebody wanted to get it?
Oh, it's a heavy structure gel. And this is made by Golden. I think that Golden.
I think that logo is Golden's.
Is it? Let me hold it up.
Yep.
It's a Golden. So This is heavy structure gel. This is a gallon of it because I use a ton of it. But
Gina says stunning.
Ooh.
And Fred says your art always looks better in real life. This one would be super spectacular.
Oh, you're so kind,
And
man.
Carla's with
Thank
us
you.
and says hi.
Well, hey. Hey.
Hey. So what colors are you putting down tonight? Or are you?
I'm going to put something in. Okay, here's the thing too, guys. So this is where not using your eyes really benefits a painter. So this is the paint that I'm going to put down. So it's probably white and blue and all that.
Yeah.
The blue is transparent paint, and the white is going to go completely clear. So I'm using a transparent pigment in with the this paint, the medium, which a medium is just a part of the paint that's sticky. So you can buy paint, but a medium is basically just paint without any pigment added to it yet, which lets you add your own pigment.
So when you say transparent blue, is that out of one of the ink bottles or?
Yeah, it's out. So there's different kinds. So this there's India ink, and there's also artist pigment you can get.
Yeah.
And there's I'm trying not to hit the camera. That's why you see me reaching around. There's that camera right there, and I'm trying not to hit it. I don't want to give anybody vertigo. So there's also so this, it's an acrylic paint, but our already has a flow release into it, but it's different than the flow release I have. So I can add a different flow release, and that gives it a whole different texture.
Oh.
If I add the two flow releases together, it acts like it gets really tacky.
Oh, is that what we use sometimes for the murals?
No.
Oh. It's like I don't even know what we're doing.
No, but
I just show up, people.
No. For the murals, we use the Bear brand. It's gosh.
No, for the blacks.
Yeah, it's a black, but it feels different.
Oh,
a little bit. So
I don't know, people. I just do what he tells me.
But it only feels different for like a week or so. It seems like that black, but it works.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so glad.
It's like it was made for you.
I know, right? Every once in a while, things happen, and it's good.
So after doing this painting, has it inspired you to do more funky hair paintings?
Oh my goodness, this painting. Yes, and that's really kind of one of the reasons that I did this painting. So this painting is 3 feet wide and it's 2 feet tall. The colors are crazy. I can't wait to have this done and to be able to take it outside and have the light hit it. I just want to see you see it and see what you think, because I have so much candy color in this, where it's like this translucent color that when the light hits it, it's just going to make it pop. And and that's what I'm putting on now. So here, let me stop. Just. Okay, and anybody can do this. It's not like okay, see, so whenever you look at this, what you're going to see is a very light blue, and kind of white. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's not what it's going to look like when it dries. And the white is going to completely go away. The blue is going to darken, but it's going to have this translucent sort of blue to it.
Well, Karen, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it, says, love the colors and texture.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Stephanie's with us and says, I want to see a steampunk painting. Dude.
Man. Yeah.
I want to see that too.
Gosh, I haven't done like a steampunk type painting in so long, and hardly at all.
Well, you should, yeah.
I did one. We have a friend who lives in Ireland, Christian. So, hey, Christian out there. But he's really tall. And I did a steampunk painting of him with like goggles. He was standing next to a rocket.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell him that I did it. Like my friends, often I'll fill their faces and I'll see what they look like. And sometimes I'll throw them in a painting. And I did that with Christian.
And then his parents
bought it. Stole his face.
And then his parents bought it.
And he was walking down the hall one day and he walked by the painting and then he like stopped. And he did a double take and he went, is that me? Next to like a 1940s sort of Flash Gordon kind of rocket, but that was fun.
Flash Gordon. Well, Fred says, "Ooh, drinking a little stout?" ?
Oh, me? No. Actually, it's a Jack and Coke, and I've in my life I've had one love my entire life that's always stuck with me.
Not me, people.
And now it's abandoned me. Ever since I was a child, you smell baking bread, cookies, all this wonderfulness that is coming out of the kitchen. But it turns out now that it's gone against me. And gluten and me we just not get along apparently. And beer, which is a delicious gift, and
Gift
that's gone away now too, at least for a while because of the gluten.
Yeah. So you're restricted to the Jack and Cokes. Well, my mom tunes in, says love that texture. It's so visible.
Oh, thank you. Hey, how are you doing? You and Andy went out to lunch or something. I'm jealous.
I know. I saw that.
Awesome.
I was like, what? They went to Gloria's or something.
Andy
Anyway.
is Marilyn's son, and he's awesome, and Marilyn's awesome, but I'm still jealous.
And Michael's with us and says she looks familiar.
Oh, this lady. Oh, you know what? Oh, we got that last week.
You know who I think he's referring to? Yeah, you know who I think he's referring to is maybe Shima.
Who?
Michael, saying it looks familiar.
Oh, it's on Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Hey, Michael. How you doing, buddy? Man, I was just thinking the other day. I miss you guys. It'd be so
I know we need to
great,
have a party. Clearly.
Yeah, or movie night or art night or something.
Yeah.
You know, but man, something.
Well, Brooks with us says hi guys, and
Hey,
Laura says beautiful textures, amazing as always, and Fred says, oh, it looked like a dark beer.
Yeah. I wish. Gosh, Fred. Well, I mean, this is
so sad. Oh.
You know, you only want what you can't have. That's true. That's the thing. So.
This is true. Ron Captain's with us. Says hi guys.
Hey Ron, man, how are you doing?
And Brooke said, "Oh, maybe." She's probably referring to the party, so we should do that. And Michael said, "Hello, miss you as well." So, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put some. All right, so you can't see what I'm doing on the palette because it's inconveniently out of frame. But here, I'm gonna mix up some candy like pink. Oh, we're also gonna give away some art tonight.
Yes.
So we're gonna play, and it's a Star Wars trivia because
tomorrow is May the 4th.
Yeah, and the next day after that is a brand new Star Trek show. So
I know. I mean, which I don't know. It might just overshadow the May the 4th, but whatever.
I don't know, but if anybody has seen like the best, okay, there's a Star Trek show called Discovery, which is not that great.
What?
I mean, it has some really good points about it, but the show itself, the writing and stuff, is very questionable at times.
The disappointment.
But one of the characters that was brilliant was Pike. He was just incredible. He was just so amazing. He was like, oh my goodness, this is like Star Trek. Like this is like the guy. And they gave the guy his own show, like that. So
Anson Mount.
So I'm pretty excited.
Yes.
But I'm a little worried now because I'm kind of excited about it.
Well, and this one is supposed to get back to the roots where it's like episodic and it's like feels like old Star Trek. So hopefully the diehards will.
Well, that's right up your alley.
Okay, so Brooke says the hair is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Brooke.
And she says she loves the texture.
Oh yeah, I had we had a couple film crews in here this week, and one of them was from the CW for a couple shows that they're doing, and that I'm going to be on. And they the lady there apparently she said that she looks like this. I think it's the afro, but she had an afro, but she had it down like she had it all back. Yeah, she had it all like pulled back. She's like, oh my goodness, I should have had my afro.
That's cool.
I was like, you should have had if you have an afro, you should never have it down.
No.
I mean, it's probably, hard to do and pain and all that, but nevertheless. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let me show you I'll show you this paint. Does this look pink?
Yes.
All right. This is like a fluorescent pink. So if you put this in a black light, it would glow like a brand new pink sun. And it's mixed with a medium, that medium I was showing you before, which is all clear and stuff. So when this dries, it turns into a darker pink than this, but it's like candy. It's like stained glass pink, like candy that you can just want to gobble up. But so.
Well, Emily says, I love seeing the texture going into your canvas. Just grateful to witness such talent.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're...
That's so sweet.
Hello, new best friend.
Fred says, I'm going to tell you now, I've never seen any of the new Star Wars. Like new as in 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's okay.
Like 7, 8, 9 or...
Nobody's perfect, Fred. And you're pretty close to perfect.
Gosh.
Especially when it comes to the music trivia.
Yeah, if it was music trivia, he'd have it in the bag.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, it's
But you always can guess. It's the rules.
some of it isn't great. A lot of it's not great.
It's blasphemy over there.
Yeah. Well, oh my goodness. I mean, there's problems with all of it, but I don't know. But I'm just a huge nerd. So like science and fantasy, like which Star Wars, of course, is fantasy. But
Yeah.
I just like the story. So even if it's not perfect, I think, oh, that's an interesting story. But
Well, Charlene says, I'm not good with Star Wars at all. Okay, I guess I better come to Denton and buy a print. You can always guess. You never know.
Yeah, just guess.
And Brooke says, have you been using a lot of UV light paint recently?
I have. Well, probably not more than usual, but I put a lot of that in my paintings. I just don't tell people.
Yeah,
so if they ever get a black light, they're going to go like, "Oh my gosh!"
I haven't seen that as a prominent thing in your paintings lately.
Well, there's a lot of them on it. I mean, a lot of my some of the paints I use over here are fluorescent.
Mm-hmm.
I just use them because they're brighter than normal colors, and the more I paint, the happier I am. So the brighter the colors need to be. So one of these days, I'm going to figure out how to put a way to hook batteries to my paintings and just make them.
Yes.
Set them on fire, make them incendiary. So okay, I'm painting over here. I'm gonna. Hey, can you tell me? Is that showing like up here maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably can't tell any of the detail, but I got a butterfly up here, and I'm just putting some of this paint. I'm making it thick. This lady, I just wanted to do a painting of a really beautiful woman, and with bugs on her head. No, but a really beautiful.
They could
woman.
be barrettes. They could be butterfly barrettes.
Yeah, I mean they could be, but I'm thinking and actually they really could be. But in my mind they were butterflies, like real butterflies.
Yeah.
But then then I was looking and I was on Amazon or something, and I guess because I was researching butterflies or something. They know what you're into. So I started throwing up butterfly barrettes.
Oh, that's
like I wanted to buy one. It's like, no. So they do exist.
Well, Christy joins us and says, I'm late, but hi guys. Hey.
Well, hey.
I'm gonna miss you this weekend, or this next weekend, I should say. She's gonna be at Mayfest. We are not.
Oh yeah. We had to not do that.
Yeah, because we got in from the wait list, count, but we turned it down because it's just too much right now. So I hope it's a fantastic festival for you. I will miss you. Text me while you're bored. We can still talk.
Oh, Chrissy isn't going to be bored. Her art's too amazing. She's going to be selling
That's true. But there are those moments where the crowd dulls and you don't have anything to do but sit with your thoughts. Carla says, using the Star Wars and Star Trek. Yes, we are going. If you have knowledge, guess. Fred says, I've seen the original ones in the 70s, but nothing after that. Well, this will be difficult because some of the questions are pretty current. And Michael says, these aren't the droids you're looking for. He might be the winner.
Uh-oh.
Move along. And then Gina says, yes, real butterfly. She looks part of nature. I love it. Ooh. I like that too. I like that.
Nice. Thank you. And Yoda says there is no try, but on the trivia, there's all the try.
There's all the just try.
Yeah, because very often somebody that gets one answer right wins, and that's fun. So that's cool. Okay, I'm getting more of the medium. This stuff's just so much fun. You know what? I might put in some candy purple. I just love working with these candy. I ought to do a whole painting that's nothing but these transparent colors.
Do it.
In this painting, it's a bunch of opaque colors mixed in with these transparent ones that I'm mixing up. I really don't know what other artists are using these transparent colors. I'm sure there are. There has to be. I know there is.
Yeah.
I just don't know them. And so I really like it. It's like you're painting with stained glass. So if anybody wants to give that a try. Oh my gosh.
Well, Robin says the butterflies make it pop. Love the landscape behind Miss Jacqi.
Oh, thank you so much, Robin.
Thanks. John painted that one too.
Hey, Kemi.
And Christy says, thank you for the compliment. There are always moments I will check in.
Oh, you're not going to have any moments. You're going to be so busy.
I hope it's I hope it's awesome.
I bet it will be. I bet I think the weather's
because we're not going to be there. It's going to be fantastic.
And so I bet it's going to be really, really good. But I hope so too.
Brooke says, I still think we need to form a little arts collaborative group, and I'm working on gathering all of my poetry together to create an actual poetry book, which will probably never sell, but I will try with all my might.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of art groups, that's such a good idea. We came so close to being able to open our art gallery thing this week. I mean, And we were, I mean, like we've been wanting to open an art gallery studio for years now, but COVID hit. But it has to be in a certain spot. It has to be ADA compliant and all that. And a spot opened up. And in the city we live in, though, there's so many people that are.
I mean, real estate right now, regardless, commercial or
Yeah.
residential, is bought up the day that it's out. So it's like,
Yeah. So
if you are hesitant to pull the trigger at all.
So we called the realtor, and there's already 3 people in front of us with beds in, and they already are pretty sure who they want to.
Yeah.
They've already kind of locked on to something. It's like, we're 97% sure. We're like, it just was listed. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But one day, and it might be a while, but it has to be a very particular place, because I want to show art with people with disabilities, and art for people that are new to art, to really bring in some art that's so cool, and we're just excited about it. And we don't want to charge like a big percentage for the artists like galleries. So we have a whole way to do that, but we need to be in a good location where there's like traffic, and plus we want to show the art off in the best light possible, so but we got so close, and it was like, oh man, but
we'll
that's
see.
okay.
I mean, and everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
so.
and we're not really. I'm not that broken up about it, because exactly, you're absolutely right. And whenever it does happen, I mean, we're going to be in there for years and years. So whenever it does happen, and we get to a studio space, I was just really excited, because like I was giving a talk to another group this week, and I think this week, I swear everything's running together. And I was saying, like, I'm so excited because there might be the space that we're going to be able to get. And they were like, oh, is there any place we can go do workshops or go do these things? I was like, not really, but maybe soon. And I was like, oh gosh, well, it's going to be a while.
I mean,
but that's okay.
It'll happen when it happens. Karen's with us, says, hi, John, love your work.
Well, thank you.
Michael said, did I miss a question? No, we haven't started yet. We are about to, though.
Yeah,
and,
we should.
Stephanie said, Ron, I'm going to have to copy your answers. And then he said, until I'm wrong, LOL. Kelly Graham says, the hair really is stunning. Owners of your originals are the luckiest. One day I will be able to move on from having prints. LOL. And
my goodness.
And Stephanie said, I know Yoda can be your backpack when you run, but that's about all. It's true. It's true. Oh. And Brooke says they're building that huge construction weird thing on the square right. Oh yeah, off the square space. They're doing some crazy construction over in the square that possibly could. She said that you guys could use if you want to contribute, though, financially to them. Yeah,
really. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the place that we wanted is right there off the square. I mean, it's right on the square. It was just perfect, and that's probably why there's so many people that want in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a small space, but but it had a big out. Anyway.
Well, Trilene says, can we still make an appointment and still come see your work? Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, shoot us an email and you can come by the studio, and it's always fun to see the space, and we try to clean it really fast.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess in here, but you are more than welcome. Please. Yeah, I love it whenever people come by, and that's one thing I'm really excited about, getting an art space where I'm at every day, because one of the things I really love about doing our art festivals is that you actually get to talk to people and you get to meet people. And I started painting to connect with people, and and sometimes when you're just like you're away in your studio and you're doing stuff, it's brilliant and it's amazing, but you don't get that one-on-one connection, and I just love that. Like
you are a talker.
Like being able to chat with you guys. I've been looking forward to chatting with you guys all day. So thank you for being here, and thank you for participating in the chat. And I'm a pretty good Star Wars nerd. So but Jacqi, I'm wondering how hard these questions are going to be, because she knows that I know a lot about Star Wars.
Yeah, I tried to pick some pretty obscure stuff, and it is from the other movies. So, I mean, there's some that'll be like, oh, that's obvious, but then there's some from other movies. So.
I'll try to help, guys. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, I know not everybody's a huge Uber nerd. But tomorrow's May the 4th, so we've got to be topical.
We have to be topical.
but if I know something, I'll let you know, and then you get more right answers there.
Okay. Chrissy says his originals are even more amazing in person. I waited till I could get one. I don't regret it.
Oh, Chrissy, you're so sweet.
Love you, Chrissy.
Thank you.
Sheila says hi there. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Well, hey.
Christy asked, where are y'all? We are actually in Denton, Texas, about 30 minutes north of Dallas and Fort Worth. This sort of triangle. We're at the top.
Yeah, it's like the college town in Dallas Fort Worth, and we're half an hour away from Dallas, half an hour away from New York. New York. I'm so sorry.
From Fort Worth.
From Fort Worth.
And we don't
We're a
have
little further than
to
30 minutes away from New York.
And we get the benefit of college prices at the bar.
Yeah. So it's a college town. We have 2 major universities here, and it's kind of a smaller town, and so it has a funky feel, lots of art. The number 1 jazz college in the world is located in our little town, and but I've lived in Dallas, but I prefer it here.
Well,
nothing against Dallas. So I love Dallas. It's just this is a little more laid back.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
You get a lot of the funky kind of fun, artistic fun stuff.
Definitely. Fred says yes. Thank you guys. I look forward to these nights too. Thanks. Karen says I love your gift. Your work is beautiful. About Star Wars, my husband and I were eating at a fast food place with a long playing track of the Star Wars theme music playing, and we were so in love with the music we decided to go see the movie. We had no money, so we had to save to afford to go see the movies. We only know the early movies and the music, so I mean they are the classics. That's awesome.
Brilliant. What a great story.
And Michael says depends on the traffic about how far we are. Charlene said hopefully we will be able to get an original someday soon. Christy says, I'm an hour north of Nashville in the country. That's cool. And Toby says, hey guys from Archbold, Ohio. Absolutely love this painting style you are doing. And Michael says, tell them to show you the buoy. Tell them to show you the buoy. I don't know what that means.
The buoy.
Like Bowie, Texas?
Oh, Bowie? Maybe
Bowie?
David Bowie?
Oh, Bowie. Okay. You'd think I'd be like 3 glasses in, but I'm only two.
My parents live in Bowie, Texas, so that's probably if there's anything that looks like a Bowie knife. But actually it's Bowie, Texas, but
Is it?
Well,
I don't know.
Same after
He said David
but nobody calls it that. Everybody calls it Bowie.
David Bowie, LOL. That's what he wrote. Okay. All right. So we're going to start trivia. It is about Star Wars. There are 9 questions for 9 movies.
Ooh, there's 9 questions. Ooh.
Yes. They're all different, though. Obviously, it's not the same question.
It's not the same question over and over. I think I'm going to do well or really, really bad.
Yeah, really, really bad or really, really. I will say there are already names in the hat.
Oh, from the Patreon.
Because we have Patreon patrons and they automatically get entered. So thank you for your support. We appreciate that tremendously. You're already in the hat. So here we go. All right, first question. Let me get over to it.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I'm not even painting right now because I feel like my nerd credit or whatever is on the line. Like I could lose my nerd badge.
Well, are you going to be able to finish that painting?
Yeah, well, I'm really yeah, you're right. Okay. I got priorities. That's right.
All right.
It's really close to being done though.
Where were the Hoth sequences filmed?
On Hoth.
I'm not going to dash your dreams here, but no.
Are you going to say the Santa Claus isn't real too? The next, what are you telling me here?
Okay. A, Norway. B, Denmark. C, Iceland. D, Greenland.
Okay. It's quickly come to my attention that I'm not going to be any help to anybody on this. This is really hard. I'm going to say, oh gosh. Greenland, maybe? But Iceland kind of makes sense, but Greenland's even icier than Iceland.
People are like, well, Barb's like, just came on. I don't know this topic at all. Michael's like, crap.
I was kind of hoping, like, what color is Yoda?
No. Again, we have A, Norway. B, Denmark. C, Iceland. D, Greenland. What are you going for?
I'm going for Iceland. Hold it. Is that what it said? No, Greenland. Going for Greenland. But that's just a guess. That's just like I have no idea.
Well, okay.
Am I right?
If everybody thinks they've got a few more that are coming in. I'm just waiting for like.
All right. So tomorrow is May the 4th. Okay. That's a Star Wars day. May the 4th be with you.
Yes. All right.
And that's why we're doing a Star Wars trivia, which I came into, I must say, a little. I don't know. I was a little cocky. I was a little full of myself. I thought, oh, I'm gonna do great at this.
All right.
And the first question, I'm like, what the
Okay.
heck?
What was your answer? I forget.
Greenland.
Okay. It is incorrect.
Is it Iceland?
It was Norway.
Norway. Oh, Jack would have got that one.
Literally,
He lives.
like 2 people got it right.
Wow. Well, that's gonna make your job easy.
This is okay. All right. I hope these questions aren't too ridiculous, but here we are. It was Finns, Norway.
Really? That's interesting.
All right. Next question.
Norway is a very icy place.
Okay.
I didn't know that Norway had tauntauns. That's cool.
What were Padme's last words?
Oh.
Okay.
I think it was Luke and Laura, wasn't it? Like, what were you gonna name them?
Well, no, it was not.
Oh, I'm getting the wrong people.
Okay. A, please, I'll give you anything you want. B, we're losing power. This seems to be a problem with the main reactor. C, Obi-Wan, there is good in him. I know there is. Or D, you were right, Obi-Wan. You gotta get this right. A lot of people seem to know it.
I'm gonna say C. Obi-Wan, I know there's right in him.
Yeah.
But I thought, like in the movie though, that it was like Luke, Laura. you know, it's when the babies were being delivered. I'm gonna do some independent research on this, guys.
Okay. So what is your guess for Strictly the Show?
C.
Okay. Let me give everybody a chance.
But I don't know. But that's interesting. Kind of makes me want to go do some that's awesome. Really good job on this, by the way, sweetheart. That's brilliant. Like I have no idea what's up or down. I feel like I'm questioning everything and I'm loving it.
And I'm loving it. Okay. All right. I think I got everybody. All right.
Okay, I'm going to put green in this painting because I don't have any green. You know the one color I don't have in this painting out of the entire rainbow? Green.
All right. The answer is, in fact, C.
It is C.
Obi-Wan.
All right. I'm 1 for 1 so far.
There is good in him. I know there is. And then she dies. That scene irritates the poo out of me.
Does it?
That scene where she dies, giving birth.
Yeah.
And not for like the typical reasons. Not because she was portrayed as weak and just died during birth because of a broken heart, which is ridiculous, people. That doesn't happen. It's because
you're such a fan of reality TV.
No, I'll tell you why this is ridiculous. If you watch that scene and you look at how this is, I'm trying not to get graphic.
Oh.
When you're giving birth, and
Go ahead, get graphic. We're all adults here.
When you give birth, which this was a harsh reality for me when I was giving birth, your legs are up at your knees are at your ears, right? Like nurses are pushing your legs way back. And if you see that movie and you see that scene where she's giving birth, her legs are virtually closed. It's absurd.
Really?
It irritates the poo out of me because I'm like,
I guess
it's not pretty. Nothing about that's pretty.
Well, that's interesting. Like that's something I didn't know. Like I've been blind for years when that movie came out, so I didn't know that she was so dainty, so demure when she was giving birth.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
No.
Well.
All right, next question. Okay, what was the job that Finn told Han Solo he had at Starkiller Base?
I know this one.
Ooh, A?
No, should I guess? Or not?
You can, sure.
I think he said he was like a janitor, or no, it wasn't janitor, but it was something along that line. It was like he worked in not janitorial services. Go ahead. I don't know.
Okay. A, pilot. B, sanitation. C, guard. Or D, chef.
Well, I'm going to say sanitation. If anybody hasn't seen it, that might be a hint. Or I'm completely wrong and I may have just messed you up. I don't know.
All right. Well.
I wonder what...
I'll say I don't think he was a pilot because remember when he got on, he He was like, "What? How do we do this?"
The only question I think I know that he worked sanitation, or he's like a janitor type thing.
yeah.
But the one thing that gets me is what did he tell Han Solo? You know. So maybe he
that's
was like,
true.
maybe he's like, yeah, I'm like a big pilot, blah blah blah. You know.
That's true. Maybe he lied to him.
Yeah, it could have been like
He
you know
could have said he
fibbing.
was a pilot. I
It
forgot.
could be a
about
trick
that. I don't
question.
know.
Although you saying that makes me think it's not a trick question. So I don't think it's sanitation. You're like, yeah, that could totally be a trick question.
Yes.
But since you're the one that wrote the question, I'm starting to think that.
Okay. All right, I got to read it down. Okay, the answer is in fact B, sanitation.
Oh yay! All right,
Very
all right.
good,
So
very good.
I'm 2 up, 1 down. Okay,
Okay.
I still have my nerd credentials, so that's good.
All right. Next question. What nickname does Han Solo call Luke Skywalker that drives him crazy?
Let's see. He calls him kid. He calls him
A, Buckaroo, B, Kid, C, Sky Dancer, or D,
Sky
Luke?
Dancer. I love that one. What's the last one?
Lukey.
Lukey. All right, Lukey. Man, Lukey the Sky Dancer. Man, those are. Did you make up the?
No, I didn't. No, I got these questions.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say this. That's, kudos to you. You should. But still, you finding them is pretty cool.
Sky Dancer. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Come for a ride with me, Sky Dancer. It sounds so like me and my man dog. Which Spaceballs? Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so
I think you. Well, okay. What was your guess?
kid.
Okay, and you kind of said it before I even gave options.
Well, I'm trying to help everybody. Although I'm being bad at trees because you're writing a lot of answers over there, I see. So
well, I need to separate these pieces of paper before we start this madness. I think I got everybody.
So, right now, while Jacqi's doing that, I'm going to hold this up. But it's green. I haven't had any green to this painting. But in her face, though, is a lot of oranges and reds. So green is a complementary color to red, which means if you put it close to each other, it kind of makes each color feel brighter. It just seems brighter. So putting a little specks of this translucent green, which is going to be like candy. It's going to be like candy floss in there, but it's going to make the reds that are in there even brighter, which is one of the things about this painting that I'm hoping that's going to work with it. Is that I have like the monarch butterflies with the oranges and the yellows, but there's a lot of purple and stuff around it. So I'm trying to play around with the complementary colors enough so it just pops. It just looks nice. It's fun.
Okay, are you ready for the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
When we see him again in The Force Awakens, after many years gallivanting around the galaxy with Han Solo, how old is Chewbacca?
Oh gosh.
A, under 55 years, B, 78 years old, C, 200 years old on the dot, or D, over 220 years.
Gosh, that C and D are get me because I'm thinking of the Price is Right rules. Like you don't want to, you want to bid $1. You don't want to, you don't want to go over. So it's like, is it 200 in the dot or is it 20 over?
Well, should I just tell you? Are you ready?
I think it is over 200 years.
You think it's over 200 years?
I do. No, over 220. I'm sorry. Is that what it was? 220?
Well, over 220 years.
I'll say over 220.
So it could be 221. But then I guess that's not really an answer. So.
Yeah. I think it's over 220. I think.
Okay.
Which is really interesting. Like, I think it'd be super cool if they would make a whole nother movie about just Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's. I mean, he's older. I know that. Like it's shocking when you find out how old he is. And he had a wife. He had all this. There was all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was sad. This people dying.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. The
What is
answer
it?
is, in fact, D. Over
Yes!
220
Aw.
years.
I'm
Do you know what the
moaning.
average lifespan of a Wookiee is?
400?
Wow. You are a nerd.
They call it Wikipedia for a reason. It's mostly about
You are a
Wookiees.
Okay, next question. Which Star Wars film has this quote? I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Okay, is it A, Star Wars A New Hope, B, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, C, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, or D, Solo, A Star Wars Story?
That was a lot of names. I'm sorry, they all ran together. I don't know what letter it is, but I have a guess.
Okay.
Of the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have okay, I have okay. Should I say it or should I wait a minute?
You can say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Was Rogue One of them?
Yes.
I thought so. Okay, I think it's Rogue One.
Do you know who said it?
The girl. But I can't think of her name. What's her name? The main person in that movie.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, Rogue One was like my least favorite movie of all of them.
Oh, it has a really great robot, and the voice for the robot in that was Fraser's brother.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So if anybody remembers Fraser, his brother is the voice of the rabbit.
Yeah, I just it was too monochromatic. I couldn't do it.
Rogue One?
Yeah, it was like very gray.
Yeah, what got me is I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time when it comes to visually impaired people in movies sometimes. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
oh yeah, you don't like to watch that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I mean, but I love the guy in that. Like, he was awesome. He was like, I'm over the Force. The Force is.
Oh yeah. That's right. That was good.
So he was pretty brilliant. So I actually like that. It's just.
Well, the answer is.
But he did a really good depiction, I thought.
Rogue One.
I've only gotten one wrong so far. You know what, guys? You know what? Believe whatever I say with these answers. You can count on me.
All right, next question.
Okay.
Where did the Clone Wars begin?
Oh, dang. I know I shouldn't have said something.
A, Tatooine, B, Geonosis, C, Naboo, or D, Coruscant?
Oh, I think I know. Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I think I know.
This was the Clone Wars, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Begin the Clone Wars have. I think it was Geonosis.
Okay.
Because I think that was the bug planet.
The bug planet.
And all the Jedi people came down and, help. But yeah, I think that's where it happened. What do you think?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what I think.
Dang it. I tried, guys. I'm pretty sure. I think that's where it started. Tatooine is where, gosh, I just sound like a huge nerd. The more I talk, the more nerdy I sound. But I remember like seeing Star Wars as a kid and really loving it. And it was something like me and my cousin played, my cousin Brad, and I don't know, it's like we did a lot of bonding over that. It was just, it's cool to have those stories from your childhood. Like, there's movies that you just sort of know, or like there's books that you read and they're with you for the rest of your life. And that's, and Star Wars it wasn't the only one, but it was one of them.
I got you. You don't have to explain your nerdiness.
Forgive me.
The answer is Geonosis.
All right.
Very good. Next question. Oh, you're not going to get this one.
Challenge accepted.
What is the color of C-3PO's arm in Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Oh, actually, I think I know this.
Were you serious?
Yes, because it was a thing.
Okay.
Jack actually said, hold it, but I may not remember. Oh, my goodness. I have two colors in my mind because I can't remember what Jack said. But I have two colors. Should I say them? I mean, the colors that I remember, like Jack, because I can't remember exactly.
You can say whatever you want to
Okay,
say.
okay. One was silver and one
Okay.
was red.
Okay. Okay, you ready for me to read the?
No. Oh, yeah. But don't tell me the answer because I want to choose. I want to try to.
Okay.
Oh,
You got
gosh, what
A,
do you
black, B, red,
say? Ooh.
C, blue,
Okay.
or D, silver.
Silver and red are both there. Oh man, I got excited when you read red. I was like, oh yes. Okay, well,
Now you gotta pick.
Yeah, Jack told me because we were watching it, and you know what? Okay, I'm gonna use some deduction here because I can't remember what Jack said, but that type of protocol droid was made in silver and gold. But I'm willing to bet that his arm was red to make him different in the movie. So I'm gonna say red.
Okay. Final answer?
Oh gosh, I feel so wrong. Yes, that's the final answer.
You are correct.
Oh my goodness. Why?
You're stressing me out over here.
I know. Okay, with that said, why in the world would it be red when they're all silver and gold? I didn't get grief.
Yeah, so red was correct, guys. Way to go.
Welcome to our art show, guys. Where we're talking
Welcome
about
to the art
show.
Okay, next question. And this is the last question.
Oh gosh.
You probably know this one.
Ooh.
What was the original title for the Star Wars movie?
Oh, I've heard it, which hurts because if I get this wrong, like it's something that I learned and then forgot.
A, Star Battles. B, Adventures of Luke. B, Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
Star Dancer.
Star Dancer. C, The Adventures of the Jedi. Or D, Battles in Space.
Oh my word. Oh, I don't know. All those are so bad. Oh.
All those are so bad.
Oh, that's so hard to say. Oh my word. Battles in Space. Star Battles. Oh, actually, let's see. Star Battles. That sounds like Star Wars, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The Adventures of Luke Starkiller? You know, for a while, I think he was called Starkiller.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I feel like I'm giving a quiz to Jack at homeschool. I'm like, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to. Don't look at my face for a reaction.
Man,
it's Jack's worst habit.
Gosh. Well, what are people saying?
It's a little bit all over the map, so you get no help.
Man. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go with Star Battles. But I kind of think it might be Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
You're going to go with Star Battles?
Yeah.
Michael said Star-Lord, man.
Star-Lord. There we go. Yes. Nice.
Okay. The answer is, in fact,
Ooh.
the Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I should have gone with that. I remember that was George Lucas said he wanted to be Starkiller, and then he
was interviewed saying that he changed it because, which this was years later, I don't know why, but he didn't want it to be associated with like Charles Manson and Sharon Tate as the Star Killer or something like that. So he thought it would be like a bad connotation. So he changed it.
Well, that's awesome, man. So we got a bunch of right answers.
Yeah, we got some peeps. Yeah. All right, are you ready to pull a name?
I'm ready. I am ready to pull a name.
All right, so we already got names in the hat.
Okay, so for every right answer, there's your name in there. The people who are Patreons are already in there.
And I'm mixing it all up so that they're not. All right.
And you know me, I always like to mix it more. Oh, thank you. Ooh.
It's the magic hat.
We got some smart people. Look at all these answers.
I know a lot of people that said they didn't know it got answers right.
Man,
like that teal color you're putting in there.
Oh, thank you. When it dries, it's going to be a darker green. It's going to be kind of translucent. It's going to look kind of like an emerald green.
Ooh.
Even though that's to your eyes, it may not look like that now. I have a single piece of paper.
It's backwards.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's still backwards.
Oh, sorry.
Gina!
Gina! Congratulations,
Sweet.
Gina.
Awesome.
Jacqui, tell Gina what she's won.
All right, Gina, thanks for playing. Congrats. You win a medium print of your choice. You can either DM us like the image on the site that you really dig and your address, and I'll send it out to you. Or if I don't hear from you or there's some sort of like miscommunication, I will reach out to you in like a day or two. So congrats.
Thank you guys so much for playing. And here, let me show you the painting here, what I've done. So here, actually, I probably should have done this before I did it, but I'm gonna try to back it up. I don't want to give anybody motion sickness.
That looks good.
Is it actually in there?
Well, now it's too far down.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There, that's good.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So these wet spots like this, it's green. So that green in there, it's really light right now, but it's going to turn into a deep emerald green, and it's going to be like jewels. So like some of the blue, some of the red, there's just like jewels put into it. So when the light hits it, it's just going to make it like more shimmery. At least that's the idea. So that's what I hope. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna let this dry, and then tomorrow I'm gonna sign it.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then we'll post it and all that fun stuff. Stephanie says I'll be looking for that steampunk painting.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
You need to do. You got a couple of cool ones on the docket. You got
Ruth
Bader Ginsburg and some commission work that I'm excited about. Sometimes it's like what, and then you get some that are like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool to do like a steampunk like setting, like it.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Figure something out.
You should paint a steampunk ferret.
There we go. That's an idea.
I have a little model you can feel.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, you already kind of have that, don't you? That's neat.
Yeah, but you could paint it.
Well, guys, I guess we'll call it for tonight. I mean, the painting is kind of done, and we got a winner.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share us with your friends. Tune in next Tuesday. We do it all over again.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here before, I'll see you in 15 seconds because we don't know how to end a show. Happy May 4th to everybody. Tomorrow, May the 4th be with you. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.